Hello, my name is Andrew Kibbler. I'm the Operations Manager here at akpr, and today I want to talk about a subject I've been thinking a lot about recently, and that's business masterclasses. I'm seeing a lot of them recently, whether they're advertising on LinkedIn, Eventbites and in person. And it got me to thinking, what are the purposes of business masterclasses? I know what they say on paper, and they say that the purpose is to help teach you how to be good at a certain thing, whether it's a PR masterclass, so it would help you to become your own PR spokesperson, whether it's a LinkedIn or social media masterclass that will help you to be a master at LinkedIn social media, whether it's business marketing, doesn't matter. Now, they say that the point of these classes are to make you the master, when in the reality of the situation, I feel personally, is the point of these classes is to show the person being taught that they don't actually know what they're doing, and they're paying for that privilege. And I don't think it's wrong per se, but I feel that people have to temper their expectations when coming into these classes and realise that actually these classes are designed as a way of marketing the person that is delivering the classes, or the company that is delivering the classes, and also marketed to just give you enough information to show that actually you can't do it. So you should probably go and get the services of the person providing the class or the company providing the class. Now, everyone's expectations going into these, I imagine, is I'll do this class and I'll be able to do it. After a 2-hour, 4-hour a day session, I will be able to write my own PR competently. I will be able to market myself properly on social media or whatever the format may be. But in the real world, that doesn't happen. The real world is things take time. You can't, as they say, Rome was not built in a day. Now, in the field I'm in, public relations, sure, I could sit you down and I could give you a day seminar of how to write a press release, how to do photography, how to set it out correctly, how to format everything. I could do that. But the reality of the situation is that I've had 8 years of training. And to be honest, 8 years of training is nothing. The colleagues I work with have had 50 years of experience. Some have had 40 years. But you see what I'm getting at? This is experience gained over many years. You can't one day think, I want to learn to drive, have a one-day crash course and become a competent and safe driver. And the same applies in business. We can't learn a craft, a skill, a trade over one day. We can think we can, but we can't. Now, the reason I'm doing this is not to bash the people that are making business masterclasses and advertising them and showing them. It's to essentially say, if you're thinking of going to a masterclass, whatever the subject may be, temper your expectations. Don't go in there thinking that once I leave this class, I will be the master of all I survey. I will be able to become a master in social media, in PR, in business management, in business services. It doesn't matter. Go in there with a very open mind. Go in there to think, I'm going to learn, but I'm not going to become a master, because unfortunately you won't become a master in one session. It's impossible. These people are setting up these classes, one, to line their own pockets, which we all have to make a living in this world, and I don't hold people to that. But another reason they're doing it is to show these people that actually, if you come with me, I'll show you a little bit, but I'll show you just enough to know you don't know what the hell you're doing, so you better stick with me. Now, is that dishonest? To a point, but it's not illegal, and it's the way of the world, unfortunately. So my advice to you, dear viewer, is that if you're thinking of going to a business masterclass, in whatever field it may be, don't go in there thinking that actually I'll be the best at what I can. I'll be the best once I've done this class. Go in there thinking, I might learn a little bit because I'm interested. But to be perfectly honest, as in the real world, as in life, if you need that particular skill for your business, whether you need PR, whether you need a social media manager, whether you need a business brand manager, you should probably go out and, if you can afford it, of course, get it. But if you can't, there are other ways of doing it. Trading services is also an option, because if you do it half-assed, is there any point in doing it at all? Just remember, be savvy when it comes to these situations. Don't just read the review, because all the reviews are the same. I learnt a lot from Janice or Steve. They taught me so much. I have so much confidence to go out into the world and deliver this service. When in reality, everyone feels great after the event. That's what they're designed to do. They're designed to make you feel that you can achieve these skills that you've been taught in a practical manner, when after a day or so you'll probably forget it and you'll go back to the normality of life, the normality of work, and you'll think, actually I don't really have time to do what I learnt in that class, and I probably couldn't do it anyway. So remember, viewer, business masterclasses, do I think they're a bad thing? On the balance, probably, but only because they try and sell you something that you're probably not going to be able to do. But if you're interested in a subject, go for a class. If you want to learn more about public relations, go to a class. If you want to learn more about social media, go. But don't come out expecting to become a master, because you're not going to. Don't be fooled into thinking you can do everything yourself, because if we could do everything ourselves, there would be no need for plumbers, there'd be no need for builders, there'd be no need for business service providers, because we'd be able to do it ourselves. And in the reality of the world, we can't all do it ourselves. We need help. So yeah, take the help if you can. But if you want to learn and just be informed, go to one of these classes. Anyway, dear viewer, thank you very much for watching, and I'll speak to you all again soon.